Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try the run. Turning it on. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a lot of movement on that one, the defense in position.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't. And
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Washington right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback adapted. Going to try to get it himself. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Downs. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job on it.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Ball's in the deep ball. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, That is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Huskies. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First play of the period will be a second down. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Vols will punt it away on fourth down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
What a bailout. What a bailout. I was scoring. He needed that. I was going to score that shit. Look at that.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Third down, a lot of times it comes comes down to not necessarily who's the most
I
open,
gotta stop that.
who
Maybe
you
that shit
trust
not
the
work.
most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
That man, that man
Just
thought sit up.
wisely got rid of that one.
That's
The
not
worst
bad.
thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions.
Oh
This
my
guy
God,
pitches.
no way this bitch played that well. It's tough. No way he played it that well.
With their nickel personnel. I
That was
think moving
computer
forward, if
too.
you're on
Running that
offense,
shit.
when you see that
Right.
personnel on the field,
Oh.
you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger
believe he
bodies
played that
blocking
that way.
smaller guys.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a one. They'll spot it at the 10.
Get a stop there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming.
Oh, I don't know who that was to.
And the incomplete pass will bring up
Who was he? Was that the running back?
It's amazing
Oh,
to think
good.
just how confident this
I don't know
offense
who it
was
was.
coming into this game. They
That's
thought they were
disgusting.
going to go up
That was
and down the
that's
field,
so
throwing the football in this one.
That's
That
so
has not
nice.
been the
Yeah.
case. They have not yet scored a touchdown
That's
in this one.
disgusting.
They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
no, this bitch didn't
And
have.
the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. What this is?
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Oh, wow.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Oh, God.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Fires to the big fella. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Making side adjustments here. Oh, they're after him. Fires
My
on the
dumb
move.
ass.
Why
did I pick that? That's a good play by Sean. But why would I think I had this chance? I was going to go. Switch the way to it.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
Ooh, and I love the running back here, running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He tries to
got that shit right back, man.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive.
We switched it. We gonna switch it. We gonna switch it. Let's do it then.
What a nice catch by the defensive back.
We gonna switch it. Let's do it then.
DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Hold on.
And they weren't able to
That was a diamond.
they were looking for an
No, he
explosive
died
play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's down. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Behind the change now on 2nd and long. What looking to fire.
No square.
Dances away. On the run, deep down the right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Really good job when this play went off script. And that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella tight end.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock.
Dog, no, I didn't score. No, I didn't. No way I did that.
Trying to take it back.
Oh, you gonna catch him? No way I did. What am I doing?
And that's how we'll run out the first half.
These are terrible throws, bro. I'm not keeping Chuck in the
That's the end
game.
of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, Leggy. Jesus. What am I doing?
And the Vols will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Bruce, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They'll go to work in the air on
Bro, why the fuck?
He just missed the
How?
target on
How, bro? How? Just tell me how. How the fuck are you running into your own fucking tight end? This nigga has a trail route. How is a flat running into this guy? What are y'all doing?
The Huskies are at the line looking
Christ,
to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs, and now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the third play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
Lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
3 picks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Touch pass on the line.
I don't understand my running.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
I'm running a touchbacks.
Got to give the defense
Why
credit.
the actual fuck did he run in front of me? Like
they
it was
knew
a
that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The play action fade. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Fuck.
Quick release by the QB. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out.
Oh my God, the nigga pulls me.
Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get there.
There's just no way that they don't block
space so he can make some plays.
the main niggas.
He's going to lose a
Right in
yard
front of
on that one.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here, nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough ask, but, man, did he...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion. But he's just been off over and over again in this game.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watched the film. They watched this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. Here they are in the second half doing a nice job preventing the deep ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past the marker. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming.
Oh, there. Oh, my God, I was there.
Too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. Smashes ahead.
There's no way I set up there and waited for the big kick just for the break anyway.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous.
So that made it up
How
for the
about
big dude.
yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He smashes his way
there you go.
through
I'll take it.
again.
I'll take it.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Hey, let me fuck it. Let me get it back.
He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown.
That was a bullshit, though, for sure.
Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw. He's going for the big play.
Yeah.
He's got it down the
I
left.
probably could have caught him there too.
Touchdown ball. And once he got away from the D, they
That
had
is
no
25.
shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Really good balance on that last drive.
Who the fuck is this running back?
All over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice
So
to
hell,
have the
get this
defense
nigga out.
on their heels, because at this point they
Hell,
don't know
too.
what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end.
There's just no way that they would reward that fucking guy. There's just no way. Yes.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Just a short
So
pass
good
to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Using his feet to buy time.
Oh my god, that was tough.
And here's
That was
the
actually
kick
tough.
it
That
over.
one
They
was stupid.
need that
But why do I
right
keep
now.
looking at this nigga and throwing
And
it?
what a great moment
What
for
am I
that
doing?
young man right there. That's his first career
Why do I want to make this game
interception in
a
college
game so
football.
bad?
He's a guy that's
Like, what am I
worked
doing?
so hard. He
That
wanted
made no
to
sense.
make an impact
To
for
even
his
throw that.
defense
What the
this year,
fuck?
and comes up with a massive play right there.
Dumb. Dumbest shit possible.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
How the
Fires
fuck
to
is he
the
down
wide
here?
out. A strike downfield. He's run out of
What
bounds
am I
at the
doing?
20-yard line, and they've
Why if
got
I made
it
this
in the
again?
red zone.
The fuck?
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in
Idiotic.
sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Going for 6. He's got it.
What does my
And
corner
he
do?
will score.
What does my corner
Touchdown,
do?
Tennessee.
Why was he?
Like a
What?
Thanksgiving turkey.
Who did he go
That is
after?
being carved. No
My
shot.
corner
They
is
have
guarded.
no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing.
Who did he
is
go?
working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the
Three
results
chase.
because everything else ain't
That
working
route.
anyways.
My safety. Dumb
On
as
to
hell.
attempt the try.
Okay, well, let's get in. What the hell am I doing?
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
It's up like the
Let's go
baby.
to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen,
Multiple
let's
times
take a
already.
look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Marshall looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week playing golf instead of in the film room. They're trailing by 21 to Boise State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for
Yeah,
us.
absolutely.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Wants to go up top on 1st
There's
down.
no way that this nigga not to.
Quickly, but it's
Bro,
incomplete.
we dead ass. Only thing that gives him a sliver of life. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
No way.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a
Like
shot
that
there, but
inaccurate.
couldn't hook
He
up.
right there.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that
Oh,
quarterback
shit.
off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
They're working that left side. Doesn't
Open up,
quite
come on.
make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Fuck everything.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down.
No
going to the
way.
end. And it's
I got
taken
bluffed
away
like
by
a
the defense,
motherfucker.
and they desperately needed that turnover.
He bluffed
He
that
managed a
shit
few
out of me.
yards on that return, but
I'm
the
really
bigger
folding
play
right now.
was the fact
I'm
that
gonna
they
lose this one.
forced the turnover.
Wow. He just bluffed the dog shit out. Damn. I could have threw it 22. Dang.
The Volunteer
we
offense
go.
is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly.
Oh, that's
Just
nasty
feeding
as
his
shit.
pass to the
Oh, that
defense
was
as he gets
nasty.
it to the 36.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
I'm about to say, no way he'll run that. No way he'll run that.
Over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming
Oh,
up.
shot.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. Fourth down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it.
No, he didn't.
Fires to the big fella.
No, he
Turning it
didn't.
on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's awesome.
This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right,
That's
David?
good.
I mean, they
That's
came
good.
in
That's good.
knowing they have to take some
Let's
chances.
go.
And into the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Come on, that shit happen.
Volunteers.
I'm doing it again.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's
That's a
decision
walk
time.
off.
Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little
Yeah,
pressure,
sorry,
no
man.
problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth.
You got that.
And he's coming out of the end
Oh
zone.
my God.
Nice job by
One
the
block
kickoff
away.
team.
That's
Everybody
easy.
stayed in their lanes,
That
and
was
they'll stop
easy
him at
money.
16.
We made this so much closer than what it needed to be. Let's block. Let's block. We got
Hey,
Let's
a
block.
lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end.
Take a fumble, see? That's why you got to run it back. Exactly right.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all times.
Ooh, he's open, bro. Come on. He's open.
And you
absolutely
expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got out of trouble and throws. This time he's got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Lost a throw on 1st down. Fires to the right.
They hold. I knew they were going to hold me. I knew they were about to hold me. As soon as I threw that bitch, I knew they were about to hold me.
The situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left. I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle.
Makes the catch on the right side. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to 37.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful...
Breaks into the open. Okay. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot.
Crazy that I was just doing that.
How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Hard to believe they trailed by 21 points in this one, and now 1st and goal, a chance to take the lead late in the 4th. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
This is an 18-yard kick. I swear to God.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the dub.
21-3 4 quarter. What am I doing?
You do it in your backyard,
what the fuck am I doing?
That, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play.
Fuck.